Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Sims Medieval with Her Royal Majesty Queen Briar Rose, who is currently in the process of hearing the petitions of her court. And we are carrying on with the Regal Review, that's what it is called, the Regal Review quest, and we actually need to run upstairs and regard our regal selves in the mirror in just a second here, but we are trying to complete some of the tasks and duties that are laid upon us as a hero of the realm, as a monarch, including hearing 3 petitions today. So here's the first petition of the monarch. Oh, it's so sweet! Your Majesty, I, your humble servant, wish to begin a family. May I have your permission to conceive a child? Now, this is quite interesting because I imagine that this has to do with like maybe a lineage and blood ties, and maybe she's actually like asking for permission to conceive a child with another noble and all of the political ramifications that could resolve. So let's go ahead and say, what, of course, you don't need the monarch's permission to have a child. This is just something you can do. Go have a child, be well. And then we could also ban her from having children, but we're going to go ahead and give her permission. Your Majesty is most gracious. If I am lucky enough to have a child of your fine gender, I will surely name it after you. Twice. That's really sweet then, Guildsman Dinah. I wonder if she just wanted to, like, I don't know, maybe that was just like kissing her feet or something, but I don't know, that's kind of interesting. I'm going to interpret that as her asking permission because of some sort of political ties, who she wanted to have the child with, or maybe whatever resources she might have available make her carrying on her legacy kind of questionable, but at the same time that looks like a very suspicious smirk. Oh well, we'll just have to hope that was the right choice. Now carrying on, it's our favorite jester, Harlequin Amelia, who we actually are quite fond of because she plays us such excellent music on her lute. I wish I could actually request it from time to time. Amelia, my dear friend, you hold the favor of the queen. Let us hear out your petition. Alright, so what could Amelia possibly want? She does currently hold the queen's favor. Petition for the monarch. My liege, I have little money and no possessions save a peasant garb lute. I live only on donations from kind citizens and performing for local children. But now I must produce 300 simoleons or I lose my home. Musicians are beloved in the community. It would not reflect well on the monarch if I allow one of our favorite performers to become a homeless beggar. Or, no pity for you. The castle simply cannot dispense large enough sums of money to every sad person in the kingdom. If I give handouts now, where will it end? Well, it gets to happen with our favored lute player, so we will take pity on her. But in this case, it is because she actually already holds the queen's regard and favor. So, that's a ton of money. Oh my gosh, what's this? I am overcome by your generosity, your majesty. I shall write a ballad in your honor and perform it where all will hear. Dun dun dun! Lady Briar Rose the Great's popularity has massively increased, no doubt because of the talented tongue of Amelia singing our praises throughout the land. So that was probably a smart idea. I actually wish in fact, I should start keeping a little like blog chronologue of what's going on in our kingdom, because I love the idea that because Amelia holds Her Majesty's regard, we actually are going to have a really fantastic, very popular song that sways public opinion about us in a positive manner, sung throughout the kingdom. And we have also just completed, we're universally adored now, which is cool. And we have just completed a Sim of the People for 5 points towards your Watcher achievement level. A Sim of the People maximize, we're at max popularity? What? That is so cool. Okay, well, we got 5 points towards something. I don't know what, but that's pretty cool. So that was awesome. Now we just need to hear one more petition in the next 9 hours, and then we'll be able to complete, there we go. Then we will be able to complete what we wish. Gonard the Innskeeper. I don't believe we have really met. Let us see. I think we're tired of handing money out for the day, though. So let us see what his request is. I seek guidance. A neighbor always leaves food out and attracts stray dogs. They're mean. They taunt our children and eat our shoes. What should we do? Bribe me. For a donation to the royal coffers, I will sentence your neighbor to death, ensuring the dogs will move away. Oh my gosh. Or move your house where there aren't any dogs living nearby. He's kind of the innkeeper. I kind of don't want to kill somebody, though. Oh, gosh. They taunt our chicken and eat our shoes. Stray dogs, leaves food out. Even if we killed the mayor, the neighbor, I feel like the dogs could still get close. So move your family. Yes, I guess that's right. Okay, our popularity increased. Thank goodness. I was a little worried for a second. I was not sure what we were going to do if we actually needed to possibly kill someone. I'm sure Briar Rose will have to come to that one day, but today I really hope it shall not be that day. Also, I do want to contemplate, we need to do our quest event, Reflect on Regality in the Mirror, and I think I want to actually put a mirror inside of this room, because she really prefers to be out in the public, out with her people. So let's go ahead, maybe put a small mirror. Also, that way she can see herself while she writes petitions, and maybe it gives her sort of a way to reflect. So let's put in this Birdly Revival Face Mirror. This small wall-mounted mirror offers Sims the opportunities to see themselves as others see them. Very attractive and desirable. And I think that would be a good thing to just kind of reflect on while she's filling out petitions and writing royal edicts. So let's reflect on regality at this mirror. And then maybe if we're lucky, we will actually be able to listen to our wonderful, wonderful Harlequin go ahead and perform again, because we love her performances. She has the voice of an angel. Deidre! Such a temper! If only we could get rid of Deidre. Let's see. Oh, everyone is shocked. Yes! Somebody knows where her bread is buttered. I imagine this is the song that she knows Her Royal Majesty loves. This is so cool. We've got to listen to her. We're going to watch the performance as soon as we're done regarding our regality in the mirror. Also, let us see if we managed to get anything from the treasure hunting we did last time that we could possibly decorate with, my friends. So we have an extravagant treasure map piece. And then otherwise, I don't think we have anything other than, like, we could change our title to Treasure Hunter. And I did learn something very, very interesting when it comes to treasure hunting that I shall share with all of you in just a bit. All right, so we have completed that. And we know I am beautiful, recognizing our own vanity. And now we need to confer about kingdom rule with royal power advisor. Let me see what abounds in Mossstone. Okay, we'll do that. Survey complete, but enough dawdling. The kingdom requires my attention. For now, Amelia proves herself wonderfully beloved by the queen by playing her lute once more. And the queen very much loves Amelia's performance. I think that this is definitely something. We're going to watch the performance. Everybody's super happy. There we go. Let's go ahead. We're going to bestow favors. We're going to extol the virtues. Let's see. I don't want to threaten her for money. Let's see. And then, let's see. Friendly. We'll try a friendly hug. Look at that. Wow, we really like Amelia. We're good friends with her, and it's actually very difficult to become friends with the Sims in The Sims Medieval. There we go. So, yes, we very much like Amelia. Let's extol her virtues once more. And then we will go ahead, call for food from Inisetta, and we shall confer about the kingdom rule with advisor Paula. Alright, and who are these? Hernando and the innkeeper are talking. Yes, Lady Briar Rose the Great, I will get you some food right away. I hope Inisetta doesn't poison us. I'm always so worried about that. Alright, and now we're conferring about the kingdom rule. Paula seems to be troubled. I must say, my liege, you are looking every bit of the divine ruler of Mossstone, but that is neither here nor there. Relations with our neighbors could stand a bit of strengthening. Your voice is needed to solidify our diplomacy. And we did kind of almost try to slit a certain ambassador's throat last time, Deidre. All right, well, let's see. I have learned much in my brief review of Mossstone. Time to put this knowledge into practice and exert my royal will. With laws. Propose and pass a royal edict, which actually I need to write 2 new laws anyway. And we're running out of time on that. Let's see, write new law. Let's go ahead and work on that while Ineseta makes us food. She should leave it here as usual. We may actually even leave a comfortable chair kind of positioned over here so we can just eat on this side. Everybody else is supposed to kind of gather over here and sit while they read and review what they are doing. Was that one of the girls I consider? I wonder often if good woman Samantha is actually in league with the pirates. She has kind of a sassy look to her that makes me think she's a little bit in league with some of the pirates. Did that not work? Propose and pass a royal edict. Let's see. Write new law? Oh, I think because that's like our task, maybe that's in the way right now. Good, and Ineseta is bringing us some food. What is she serving? Herring soup. Wonderful. All right, well, we have cleared the tasks that we have for the day, but how do we propose and pass a royal edict? Right over here. All right, well, we'll propose an edict in just a little bit. First, we need to eat, so we have a higher chance of it, like, possibly succeeding. And then let's actually go ahead and we will discuss the state of the kingdom. Let's see. Home, trait, how fare thee? We'll discuss the state of the kingdom with the build master because we might want to confer with our 2 top advisors before we pass such an edict. There we go. Okay. And then what's this? Whale rage. Oh, our whale rage is getting pretty intense. Oh dear, I wonder who would we speak to about the whale rage though. Maybe we'll go ahead and we will talk to the unwitting good woman Samantha, who I am beginning to feel is actually secretly in league with the pirates after all, and the good woman is just a guise. And we might go ahead and discuss whale hunting with the good woman to calm the whale rage. And then we will have listened to lovely lute music. We have done a job well done. We had a yummy meal. We're comfy. Apparently Ineseta's like really working on making the food that she prepares even better, possibly knowing that we're very suspicious of her. And then let's see. Browse, open bookshelf. I wonder if I can put away the books that we got about blacksmithing. And then when I get a blacksmith, which I probably will get, the next character will be a blacksmith because the queen has been fighting so much and she's thinking about fighting. Let's go ahead and get to know and then discuss whale hunting. Come on, up you go, your majesty. Friendly, discuss state of the kingdom. Hold still, lady. I very much want an audience with which to speak. Of course you would be vain enough. Look at this. We put down a mirror and Deirdre runs right for it, the vain woman. Alright, and let's go ahead and discuss whale hunting. There we go. But I think if I stock the library with the books that we got, the special books that we have on blacksmithing, then when we hire a blacksmith to come and join our kingdom, we should be able to send him over here to learn the sword of the chinchilla and also the cursed doom sword. And I think that Lady Briar Rose would actually be slightly distracted, and Lady Briar Rose might think that the cursed doom sword, because it's treasure, should be obtained. She might be more focused on treasure, less focused on what it means to actually have a cursed doom sword in the royal treasury. And also an edict has been proposed. A vote is forthcoming. Would you like to learn more about edicts? Yes, I would. What are they? The monarch, knight, and spy can all propose an edict at the tactical map. Any foreign leaders currently staying in the kingdom will participate in the vote. Click on Propose Edict to bring up the edict selection dialog. From here, you can read 2 edicts you can choose from and see the territory loyal that will... Okay, all right. So what's going to happen? Once you have proposed your edict, 2 other edicts will be proposed by the foreign leaders. To view the edicts, view all edicts from the tactical map. Oh my gosh! This doesn't bode well because we hate Deirdre! And we should probably be currying more favor with the merchant prince. Oh dear. So click on the monitor edict support to display how well each territory is planning its current vote. Use the screen to plan how you will influence the edicts to get the vote you desire. Be warned, having little or bad relationships with foreign leaders may cause them to abstain providing you any information. Oh my gosh, this is going to be pretty intense. We're ready to vote. Oh my goodness. You can only propose one edict a day without penalty. What? That's so cool. Okay, so let's see what kind of edicts we can propose. Okay. Establish an official apprenticeship program for all professions in Crafthole. Invest in Tridany gems for the kingdom's long-term savings. And that would make Tridany very happy and Crafthole not so happy. I think the queen's mind is on treasure, so we're going to propose the gemstones. Edicts are ready to be voted on. Otherwise, voting will be called automatically in 2 hours. Well, let's go see if we can find where the merchant prince is. Can we just, like, throw Tridany into the pit and then, you know, get rid of her and start fresh? If she defies our edict, we just may, actually. She has insulted our royal personage so many times. Where is, Merchant Prince? Merchant Prince? Oh, dear. I thought we had a little bit of a relationship with the Merchant Prince. Where's the Merchant Prince? Oh, there he is. Yes, we do have a strong relationship with the Merchant Prince. I don't think that he's anywhere near us, unfortunately. So darn, I don't think I can do anything. Oh, there he is. All right, so let's go and try to befriend the Merchant Prince a little bit more inside of the castle. There we go. Oh, good. He's hanging out in here where all of the lute playing is happening. That's wonderful. Let's come over, ask how fare thee, ask after his health. We've got to do a little bit of that political hobnobbing right over here. And out of curiosity, what could we add in here to make it more of an entertainment area when such political moments need to happen and occur? Is there anything? Domestic surfaces, comfort, storage, decor, lighting, structural, sort by collection, military, elegant, rustic, artisan, magical, miscellaneous, what about elegant, I guess? Or I suppose, what's in our household inventory? Nothing. All right, well, what about domestic? Here we go, entertainment. There's the Passions of Lovers music box. So there's a few music boxes, like the Prancing Pegasus music box. There's also skirmish simulators, felt and fur game. There's chess tables, pine game tables, and little music boxes for entertainment. So I think what we might do is we might start putting down some chess tables next to the running water when we have a little bit more money. We gave away all of our money to the lute player this time around, and we might try to entertain our guest a little bit more specifically. It is very important for Her Majesty to use her diplomacy, to use the tactics of politics and hobnobbing and rubbing shoulders, after all. You terrible woman! Dridany! Dear, she is teaching this child foul words. Is there no end? Is there no end to your corruption, madame? I am just terrified. I'm not terrified. I am scandalized. I am scandalized. If she is, oh, that's right, young child. Resist the influence of such an unclothed mouth. All right, well, let's go ahead. And my gosh, we're going to ask about musical performances. What was he trying to say? Oh, he likes joking. Okay, then let's go ahead and we will tell a joke and perhaps perform a sleight of hand, which we'll interpret as a sly comment, I think. Kind of a witty comment more than anything. Yay! She's playing the lute again. I love it when she comes to do such performances. And then let's see, friendly. Let's ask about musical performance. Oh, look at that. He's very happy. What? We can tell him inside jokes now. Thank goodness. So we have made him a good friend. So the Merchant Prince is a good friend. And meanwhile, the Smith Master I would very much like to throw in the pit. Let's see. Let's have her banter with her good friend. What do we know about him? He's a jokester who's greedy with a weak constitution. Gosh, she's got a beautiful voice. Okay, I don't think the queen could resist anymore listening to the performance. It simply brings her far too much joy. That's so awesome. Oh, I love it. I love it. That was so wonderfully done. So wonderfully done. She's gonna play another song for us. Oh, I adore this. Oh my gosh. Let's dance to the fiddle. Oh, this is so cool. Talk about throwing you into the complete medieval mood. And meanwhile, now these two, the Smithmaster might be learning who knows what kind of secrets about the castle from an observant young child. That was fantastic. Look at her. She's like, I can't escape. I can't escape. We must bestow our favor once more. And then let's actually even hold her hands. Because I feel that we don't even know anything about the young one either. She's too busy a person to make social calls, apparently. Let's go ahead and get to know her. But I must let her know that her performances are truly the highlight of the castle. Please do continue your performances, Amelia. We do not want to... Let's see. There we go. Can we learn anything about her? Oh, it's time to vote! Okay, so we put forward investing in the gems for the kingdom's long-term savings, and that would benefit Trinity but punish Crafthole, which at this point we're a little irritated with the ambassador from Crafthole. The throne, and then there's an edict from the Builders Guild, which says the throne will support the family of any builder injured while on the job until that builder can return to work, which I think would be quite good, actually, especially because we want to build some new things, and require the seal of royalty for anyone working in the castle. Now, it requires seals of royalty. That sounds pretty important, actually. Oh, but I think that's because Trinity has a prince and Crafthole has a guild merchant, a guild master, a master blacksmith who represents them. That definitely smells of the greed of Trinity, and I do not want to select that. I think that Her Royal Majesty sent a message indicating that she is willing to see Crafthole's status lowered, but we will go ahead and we shall select with the Builders Guild, who apparently we actually have annexed. So we're going to go ahead. We sent a message to Desiree that should she dare to lift a finger against our royal personage and Mossstone Kingdom again, she will be ended. And now we shall continue on with supporting the Builders Guild. Dun, dun! All right, so investing in Trinity gems for the kingdom's long-term savings wouldn't have passed anyway. However, we do have lots of votes, and I find it very interesting that the Smithmaster is apparently the one who put forward supporting the builders when they need support until they heal up. And I think that's a great thing to do. And I am quite impressed that actually Royal Advisor Paula and Master Randolph, Buildmaster Randolph probably put it forward, are the ones who voted for that. With the passing of this edict paving the way for new ties with my allies, Mossstone is stronger than ever. Pardon me, I hiccuped from excitement. Is stronger than when I awoke this morning. But all are not friends. It would be smart to run through a few possible military scenarios. That's true. Alright, so practice military scenarios. Who knew all those years of playing with figurines as a child would pay off? Now that is definitely something that we'll have to do with Her Royal Majesty next time. I think that's quite smart, and we have learned, believe it or not, that Amelia is a jokester, guys. Who would have guessed? But let's see, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to give a romantic hug to our jokester Amelia, just to let her know we are that amused. Meanwhile, oh gosh, and I think the Smithmaster was sending a strong message to the prince about the fact, the Prince of Trinity, by the way, about the fact that he dared to put forward something that said only those of royal blood are good enough to be in the castle. And that's pretty, that's pretty interesting, or at least those who go through royal approval. All right, and anything else we can do? Can we woo? What does woo do? I don't mind wooing her. Amelia? We used to try to woo the Pirate Queen, but she refuses our pigeons lately. And I think Amelia knows. We'll go ahead and bestow favor one more time. Oh, that was good fiddling. And then we're going to go ahead and allow Her Royal Majesty to retire by herself even to her royal bedchambers so that she can rest. Apparently this is a pretty vicious sword fight, but I think we need to actually review our military situation. Oh, and actually we're getting some advice from Advisor Paula all of a sudden. Interesting. I think we're reporting in on the edicts and what we may have learned from them, which is pretty important. And Deidre has actually followed us, which is suspicious. But we must now retire to our bed, and I shall see you all anon when we will continue on with the stories of Queen Briar Rose. And since she has already achieved platinum status of the Royal Review, and I feel quite satisfied with the things that she has accomplished treasure hunting, learning quite a bit more about the political maneuvers of the kingdom, we shall carry on by analyzing military scenarios next time. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.